Cowboys will host their first NFC Championship since 1977. Their opponents today, the San Francisco 49ers, and at stake, a trip to Super Bowl 28 in Atlanta 1 week from today. And the local fans are eager to see their heroes, once again, America's team, continue their playoff role. Dallas hopes rest on the $50 million arm of Troy Aikman, last year's Super Bowl MVP, who's looking for an encore that would make him a legend. Meanwhile, San Francisco's Steve Young seeks to escape the shadow of his legendary predecessor, Joe Montana. And Young will have to come up big today in order to earn his Super Bowl shot. Today's weather: cloudy skies, temperature in the 50s, with a 20% chance of rain.
Who do we like today?
49ers.
Come on. Aikman is the best quarterback in football.
Wrong. Steve Young.
Running backs.
Emmett against the Giants. Waters. 5 touchdowns last week.
Receivers.
It begins and ends with Rice. Period.
Granted. But as a tandem, Irvin and Harper.
Harper?
Well, how about that catch in last year's championship?
Rice makes that catch in his sleep.
Kickers.
If you're gonna talk kickers, you're out of here.
Okay. Offensive line.
Eric Williams.
Harris Barton.
Nate.
Did you see McIntyre in that sweep last week? Forget that. How'd you like to feed Gogan?
Haircuts. Jimmy Johnson's?
Or Johnny Johnson's.
If that's the choice, I'd wear Waters' bandana.
All claims for supremacy in the NFC come to a head today in Dallas. Who's the best receiver? Who's the better quarterback? And most importantly, who's the better team? After steamrolling the rest of the conference, it's down to a rematch of last year's title game. And the matchup we've been expecting since training camp began. The winners advance to next week's Super Bowl, while the rest bid a sudden and final farewell to the season, and in the blink of an eye disappear, just like Gunsmoke. The house with the hole in the roof is full of emotion today for the NFC Championship match between the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. Weather today, temperature of 52 degrees, southwest wind 10 miles an hour, a 20% chance of rain.